What is Renters Warehouse? Renters Warehouse is America's first national real estate investment brand. What is a rent estate advisor? That is the real estate broker that represents Renters Warehouse and is the front line of connection, delivering the customer experience to our investor clientele. When surrounded by sameness, be different. What if you could build your business by being better than your competition because of what you know rather than who you know? What if you weren't trapped selling the same product as everybody else at the same cost, using the same marketing tactics and the same pitch? What would it be like to build a book of business at will because you were truly better? The point here is that real estate is a very difficult business to differentiate yourself in. There are literally a million realtors. They generally do everything the same from the standpoint of a description of their services. It comes down to networking. It comes down to delivery of service. And it comes down to marketing. But when it comes right down to it, the price, the product, the services are all pretty much identical, and the ability to specialize and differentiate is really difficult. And so specialization, we believe, is the solution to that. What is a rent estate advisor? A specialist who represents their market and the houses in it as an investment vehicle. A professional who helps their clients secure their future. An entrepreneur who builds a book of business based upon knowledge and skills that are rare in the marketplace, and an investor themselves that builds their own portfolio. This is a new profession out in the field, something that when you are a real estate investment advisor, you're something different than everybody else. It's a conversation piece. It's something that's intended to pique somebody's interest, and it's designed for the folks that carry this label in their profession to be proud that they do something cool for a living. Who is our customer? High net worth people who are responsible adults, business owners, executives, doctors, and lawyers, young people with big plans, repeat customers who will purchase multiple properties, investors who are diversifying their retirement portfolios, generally optimistic people who believe real estate in this country is the best investment, thoughtful and engaged but hands-off investors. We like to say they're brain on, hands off. They want full service, but they also like the idea of being engaged. This is worthwhile to point out, this whole part of the conversation, because a lot of people think that an investor clientele are a bunch of junkyard dogs who just walked out of a seminar on how to get rich quick in real estate with no money down. The kind of people that you may have run across in your career who want a half-priced house, as if that was so readily available, or if you did run across one, you'd be willing to tell them about it, right? You find a half-priced house, I think you should buy it. So our customer are high net worth people, the kind of customer book of business you want to build, the kind of people who value their time, who are performers in their life, and who want to secure something really important for their financial legacy. Turns out we have the product that is most likely to make that happen. So if they're investing in stocks and mutual funds and bonds and other things, they should diversify in real estate. Most people know that, but they don't do it because it's hard. That's why we're making it easy. What makes Renters Warehouse unique is that no other real estate company in America offers the total solution. This is referred to as being fully integrated, vertically integrated. What we're doing here is creating the category of a real estate investment firm in America, and we're defining that category as, first, you have to be great at property management. That's the foundation of our business. If you don't do property management, you're not making it easy for people to invest in real estate. On top of that property management company, we have built a real estate brokerage for the personal touch, the relationship, the hands-on service with somebody in the market. You can sit down in a conference room, you can get to know an individual, and that person's going to help you execute the plan. On top of all that, the top of our funnel is our investment portal, which competes with Zillow and Trulia and Realtor.com and all the real estate brokerage websites that were designed for home buyers. This was the same inventory, the same pictures, the same details, but embellished now with and enriched with market data, ROI data, market fundamentals, all the metrics that are important to investors. So the process of working with us is you begin the process on the portal, learning, researching, feeding your curiosity, and planning your execution. Then you make contact with a rent estate advisor who helps you to bulletproof that plan, Okay, look through that plan, understand it, give you confidence that you've thought it through well, shows you properties that fit into the plan, and then helps you execute with confidence, and then property management to hang on to that property for you and let time pass, which is the only thing necessary for a single family rental property to perform with income and wealth accumulation through equity. So we're unique because we built all of this under one roof. The technology and tools that we have to attract and service the investor client are unprecedented. Our investment agents are equipped with the best tools in the industry to help investors in all stages of the investment lifecycle. Our tools and technology generate a solid stream of leads ranging from new aspirational investors to seasoned professional and even institutional investors. Free education is available from national experts. Research technology is available with stock-like analytics to identify winning markets, and we have the largest selection of investment properties for sale online in the world. We like to say that renterswarehouse.com is the best SFR investor portal on the planet. We believe we can back that up. There's over 1 million available listings right now. They're filtered and sortable and presentable through the prism of investment quality. The market research systems and data developed for the largest investors in the world were the ones that we spun around and now made available to the public for free. So it's an investor portal that has the benefit of years and years of experience of mastering the big data sets, turning it into data visualization technology to allow you just with a few clicks to begin to absorb the investment quality of any market in the country that we serve. And we get great feedback every day from people who say 30 minutes on our website and they learned an enormous amount about real estate in the markets they're interested in, which is super gratifying. Let's talk about lifetime value. Home buyers, people that are buying one home and living in it, have a very limited lifetime value. They may buy 3 homes over a lifetime, and as a real estate agent, you would hope to keep that customer and then obviously turn it into referrals. Investors accumulate a portfolio. So it's true that many investors have a portfolio of one rental property, but when it performs well and they're in a position to, if it was easier, they might accumulate more. There are hundreds of thousands of investors in America that own 5, 10, 15 properties. They accumulate, and then the sales commission becomes a recurring lease commission. And here's the way that works. You get a customer who buys a home. That home then has to be leased right away, so a commission is earned upon the closing, and then in a matter of 30 days, another commission is earned when the house gets leased out. Then a year later, that lease expires and a new lease comes in, and that same property generates another commission, and maybe 2 years later, another one. The same customer acquires another property, and the same sequence of events unfolds. They buy another property and then another property. So one client becomes multiple income opportunities over the long haul. So one client becomes a windfall, and you go and repeat that with multiple clients because they're in your market. And what I can promise you is they aren't loyal to any real estate agent unless that real estate agent is offering a lot of value. And without this technology and this know-how, they can't offer the kind of value that you can offer. So those customers are able to be attracted and loyalty built because you're actually doing something of value. So you bring in another customer, and another customer, and another customer. And so the career of a real estate investment advisor is one where you build a book of business with not a huge number of customers, but a very manageable number of customers that you can go deep with. They're happy to tell their friends about their success in their investment portfolio. In fact, they're usually happy to brag to their friends about how their investment portfolio is doing great. And so, again, value begets loyalty. Loyalty begets referrals. And the book of business gets stronger and deeper. And so on and so on. Here at Renters Warehouse, we believe strongly in career development. We think it's one of the places that the industry of real estate has gone awry. National real estate firms have specialized largely in innovation in the area of compensation for agents. So they continuously pay higher splits and then have less money to do anything in return. And so it's been a race to the top in terms of compensation and a race to the bottom in terms of career development and value for the agent to help them develop their career. Here, our perspective is that we're your business partner, not your landlord. We're not there to give you a desk and a phone and then put you on your own. We're there to be your partner. So we want you to help us understand how you define success, and then we're going to dedicate all of our energies and talents to help you achieve that. Okay, we're very adept at training, coaching, lead generation, and personal branding. And so all those things are brought to bear to help you as an entrepreneur build your business within our business and have us play a really substantial role in that. We want you to stay with this company forever because of the career development. Training and coaching, we have the Rent Estate certification, which is the industry's leading training course. We own it. It's the most proven professional designation in residential investing used by thousands of pros in the institutional and professional SFR space. That certification course then leads way to a weekly continuing education program. Every Friday we have a national meeting. It's 45 minutes long. It's called Touch Base Friday, and it's intended to give you a weekly dose of education, a weekly dose of energy, and a weekly dose of best practices, as well as communication on what the company's program rollouts are. Your sales director will not compete with you. They're there. Their only goal is to help you achieve your goals. The marketing campaign and lead generation is outstanding, specifically because investors have not been marketed to. And so marketing works very well. So we have a broadcast, direct, and digital marketing campaign that generates a substantial volume of leads. Those leads are more qualified and easier to convert because other real estate companies don't know how to speak ROI. They don't have the tools to actually be useful. So the normal course of business in residential real estate is customers come in contact, the research shows, with 8 real estate companies before they actually buy. They ride in the car and go on showing appointments with 4 real estate agents on average before they buy. And more often than not, it's just timing. Which was the agent that was present at the moment where the customer actually was ready, willing, and able to make a purchase. This is different. When somebody who's an investor interacts with real estate agents who are traditional home ownership agents, they're left wanting more. They're usually left feeling flat, not enough value being created. When they run across a real estate investment advisor here, they realize here's a specialist. It's a very different experience. And so the loyalty factor, there's immediate appreciation that the customer seems to generate with us because the experience on the website is good, the experience in the initial conversation is good. That initial appreciation segues into loyalty more quickly because there aren't really any alternatives that can stack up. We're also very big on social media. We've employed VaynerMedia, if you're familiar with Gary Vaynerchuk, the most prolific social media marketing agency in the world. They are our social media marketing agency. We teach our agents the principles of personal branding using social media platforms, content creation, value creation using social media. So we're not going to teach you how to post silly things on Facebook every day to try to generate customers. We're going to teach you how to be an information and education resource to your customer base using social media, and it works. Another big value proposition that we're excited about is building your real estate portfolio as you build your career. Most real estate agents, sadly, don't take advantage of the wealth building power of their own product. So core to the experience of being a rent estate advisor is to be an investor yourself. You're going to learn this craft and apply it to your personal financial plan as well as to your clients. So you're going to be at the front lines. You're going to see the way deals are analyzed. You're going to use the technology to plan and research your own portfolio. And you're not going to just do this for your clients. You're going to do it for yourself and the people that you care about. So what we think is powerful about this is that you're building shareholder value for yourself. You have a business. You are the sole proprietor. Ask yourself this question. Have you ever been to a retirement party for a real estate agent? Chances are you haven't, because there really never are any, because real estate agents don't retire. And the reason they don't retire is there's no point in retiring. You might as well keep your license active and generate some referrals later when you stop wanting to work full time. Here, we're planning that there will be an exit opportunity. If you build a book of investor clientele and you want to retire, you notify us 5 years before you want to do that. We begin to make the segue so that you could actually sell your book of business to another member of the Renters Warehouse team, thereby monetizing and being able to extract shareholder value for the business that you created. Plus, you're going to build a portfolio of your own. So you'll be able to retire because you can sell your book and you'll be able to have income coming in from your rental properties later on in life. It really is a superior way to build a real estate career.